Perception is not always reality. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 action movies with surprisingly low kill counts. For this list, we'll be looking at action films where far fewer characters than you'd expect lost their lives. The quality of the films in question had no bearing on ranking, but the perception of how violent the films are did. Note, we've tried to be as accurate as possible when reporting the kill counts of the selected movies, but as multiple sources have been used, and sometimes it's just not possible to confirm whether or not certain characters have actually died, some of the numbers are arguable. We will be discussing key scenes in many of these films, so spoiler alert.
Tina, stay down!
Number 10, The Bourne Ultimatum. Kill count, 5.
How long do I have?
3 minutes.
The Bourne movies are known for fast-paced action, ridiculously awesome car chases, and impressive hand-to-hand combat. However, the amount of survivors seems to go unnoticed.
I can see the faces.
Although both the Bourne Identity and the Bourne Supremacy didn't rack up that many bodies either, the third film's paltry 5 deaths, with a couple of others stated as just being left unconscious, is what earned its place here.
Do you even know why you're supposed to kill me?
Since seemingly nothing can take down Jason Bourne, it shouldn't come as a surprise that death is so rare in this cinematic universe.
Coded it. You need to be dead.
In short, Bourne is far more likely to kick your ass than break your neck, despite clearly being adept at both.
Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne.
Number 9, Get Carter. Kill count, 5.
Revenge doesn't work.
Sure it does.
When Jack Carter finds out that his brother is no longer among the living, he travels to Seattle to arrange the funeral and find out who's responsible.
My brother died the other night and now I'm here.
Since he's a massive cold-blooded mob enforcer, motivated by a need for closure and cursed with a short fuse, you'd expect that those who stand between Carter and his goals will not only die, but die horribly.
Jack, don't kill me, man.
You killed yourself.
While the original film has slightly more people biting the big one, this remake's tally of 5 allowed it to stand out and join our list.
Sorry, Mr. Carter. You're not on the list.
Nobody likes the list guy.
Number 8, Mission Impossible. Kill count, 9.
0 body count.
We'll see.
Ethan Hunt in the IMF's first foray into theaters is remarkable for a number of things. First off, the movie is a pretty darn fun action extravaganza. But also, the fact that Ethan never actually fires a single firearm in it is downright astonishing.
Relax, Luther. It's much worse than you think.
While his allies breathe their last breaths, in some cases right in front of him, Ethan sets out to discover why and bring those responsible to justice.
Red light! Green light!
To our surprise, only 9 people end up pushing up daisies in the resulting action. Number 7, Dirty Harry. Kill count, 7.
Now you know why they call me Dirty Harry. Every dirty job that comes along.
For the majority of Clint Eastwood's film career, it's pretty much been a given that whenever he appears on our screens, he'll be brandishing a gun of some sort. Despite how much society has come to associate him with his Smith & Wesson revolver, Dirty Harry didn't relish taking lives.
You know, you're crazy if you think you've heard the last of this guy. He's gonna kill again.
His most famous line involves threatening a crook with his firearm. Yet in this first installment of the police detective series, only 7 people kick the bucket. Still, criminals would be wise to avoid this unpredictable cop.
You could ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky?
Number 6, Jurassic Park. Kill count, 5.
Hold on to your butts.
When several scientists travel to a park where vicious dinosaurs are set loose after a storm, you'd think that the likelihood of making it out alive would be tiny.
God creates man. Man destroys God. Man creates dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs eat man.
The fact that the titular park isn't open to the public may have helped keep more bodies from winding up in dino bellies, but a surprising amount of those on the preliminary visit make it out alive.
After careful consideration, I've decided not to endorse your park. So have I.
The result is that only 5 people can look forward to being digested, including a lawyer on a toilet and the park's only IT guy.
And no wonder you're extinct.
Number 5, The Man with the Golden Gun. Kill count, 6.
Good evening. My name is Bond. James Bond.
James Bond is renowned for getting his man, betting the girl, doing it all in style, and of course having a license to kill.
Mr. Bond, bullets do not kill. It is the finger that pulls the trigger.
Exactly.
Despite all that, the man doesn't always cash the tickets of too many bad guys. Dr. No only has about a dozen deaths, or fewer by some counts, while the Man with the Golden Gun necessitated a mere 6 funerals in the end.
Did you bring it?
We suppose that's just further proof of what makes Bond so many people's favorite spy. He's good enough to get the job done without blood ruining his suits.
I mean, sir, who would pay $1 million to have me killed?
Jealous husbands, outraged chefs, humiliated tailors. The list is endless.
Number 4, Mad Max. Kill count, 9.
I'm scared, Thief. You know why? That red circus out there. I'm beginning to enjoy it.
In a world where lawlessness rules the land and living has become a battle, our main character is one of the few men left alive trying to restore order where death seems to be a given.
That skag and his Flusy. They're gonna die.
Faced with his wife and son dying at the hands of a biker gang, Max sets out to destroy those he holds responsible. Despite a blood feud and several men who are willing to kill without remorse and regret, only 9 lives are snuffed out by the film's end, and that includes Max's family.
If you're lucky, you can hack through your ankle in 5 minutes. Go.
You're mad, man.
Number 3, Nowhere to Run. Kill count, 2.
Where'd you learn to fight like that?
Law school.
At one time, Jean-Claude Van Damme was one of the world's most celebrated action stars, and for good reason. As he made righteous splits, impressive kicks, and blood-curdling hits staples of his films, it was smart for bad guys to get their wills in order before they had the misfortune of crossing his path.
You bastard. You know who I am.
In this early 90s flick, in which JCVD stars as a man on the run after breaking out of prison, the actual death count only involves the protagonist shooting a corrupt sheriff, while one other guy takes a dirt nap at the hands of a cop. Not as hardcore as you'd expect from Van Damme, that's for sure.
Strike 3, you're out.
Number 2, Kill Bill Volume 2. Kill count, 3.
And when I arrive at my destination, I am gonna kill Bill.
In our list of the most violent movies ever, Kill Bill Volume 1 took up the number 2 entry. That's why it's so shocking that a mere 3 characters meet their makers due to the events in the second half of this tale. Not to mention the fact that we also never find out exactly what happens to the one-eyed L. On top of all that, this film was written and directed by a filmmaker known for his violent tendencies, which is the cherry on top that ensured its placement here. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1. First Blood. Kill count 1.
Like I said, he's a friend. My name is John Rambo. We served on the same team together in Nam.
John Rambo is an absolute killing machine that specializes in throat ripping and arrow shooting. In his first film, however, he's a war vet who has trouble coping with both the death of the final other survivor of his army unit and a sheriff infringing on the rights he fought and killed for.
I could have killed you. In town, you're the law. Out here, it's me. Don't push it.
Escaping into the wilderness, all Rambo wants is to be left alone. And if that helicopter hadn't come by, nobody would have died at all. Do you agree with our list?
Well, do you, punk?
Which movie's body count surprised you the most?
Speak, or forever hold your peace.
For more unexpected top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Au revoir.